Hi, this is Seth with APS EdTech. Today we're using Activinspire to create some holiday imagery. Let's go have fun. Hi, so we're using Activinspire today and the shape tool in here to create some imagery that you can use in your classrooms. Let's start real quick with the Menorah. That's the Kwanzaa candle holder. First thing I want to do for that, because I want to make sure everything's nice and even, I'm going to, in my flip chart page, I'm going to right click. And right here I have this hide grid button. If I check that, I should be able to see a grid. Now I'm going to come over here to shapes and my shape tool here, get a rectangle. I'm going to make sure I'm going to get my orange fill, my orange outline, and I'm just going to come and draw a rectangle. Let's go about that big. There we go. Another one right on top of that. I'm going to start one in from each side. There we go. And like that. Like that. There we go. There's that. Perfect. Now I'm going to different color, green and green, fill color, outline color, and I'll do just 3 little rectangles like that. If I get my cursor tool there and I select this, I can go right here. You see this little piece of paper? I can duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 of them. Perfect. Now, to make sure all of our candles are the same size, let's move them around. Put one here. One here. One here. One here. One here. And one here. Now, we don't want them all the same color. In fact, in Kwanzaa, the Menorah has 3 green, 3 red, and 1 black. So let's go get our red color over here. Fill tool, and we'll fill red. Get the outline red too. Red, 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 red. And then we'll go get black, 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 black. There's your Kwanzaa Menorah. Let's do real fast a Menorah. So in here I have some extra tools down at the bottom. Click right there for your extra tools, and here is a little arc. The arc's a little strange. It's counterintuitive. At least it's counterintuitive for me. So if I want to draw up, I have to pull down. So I'm going to pull this way like that. There's one of those. Let's see, I did it backwards again. It's all right. Let me get this tool, and I'll move this over here. Let's see if I can find another one. Shape tool, a little bit extra tools. Back to that. Start down here and draw up. Move it over. Move it. Hey, come on. Move it over like this. There we go. And I need one more. There we go. There's the 8. One more shape. I'm just going to use this straight line, same colors, and I'm going to come right down the middle here. And then another straight line over here. And there we go. There's a little menorah. Back to my cursor tool. Right click one more time and let's turn off that grid. Bam, look at that. Those look great. Menorah. Let me show you real fast another tool you can use. Shape tool again. I'm going to start with a square this time. Change different colors. I'll do orange and orange. Draw out a little square. Look at that. And then let me draw a little rectangle on top for the handle. We're going to do a little dreidel. There's that. Now here's a super cool tool you might not know about. If I get my cursor tool back and I click on my square, right here is edit shape points. If I click on that and drag this down a little bit, look at that. That's a nice looking little dreidel. You can use the shape tool or the pen tool if you need to write on the pictures or the letters. Of course, we can always do trees. So I can get a triangle here. Let me get green and green. There's a nice triangle. A little bit bigger triangle, of course. There we go. One more. A little bit bigger triangle. And then rectangle. Now I need a different color for my rectangle. So if I right click here on the white, I like to use the white or black so I can get them back easier later. If I right click here and I can come into the different colors here, I can choose, there's some options across the top. I just like to use the colored pencils. Get the brown. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Right click. Brown. Okay. And just draw a little rectangle here for the stump, or for the trunk. I might not like that there, so here's another little trick. If we click on the cursor again, click on this, then we have here a send backwards button. Bam! Look how that layers up nice and pretty. It's good stuff. Of course, we always have our standard. There's lots of stars around this time of year too, so we can come in here to our star. We of course want a yellow star, yellow outline. You could do an orange or red outline too. Let's do a red outline on our star this time so you can see what that looks like. So there's my star. And here's a cool thing about some of these things. Again, edit shape points. I have this little thing here. If I draw this in, I can make it a different shape star depending on what I want. So I kind of want my star to look like that. That looks like a Christmas cookie star right there, right? Awesome. And then let's play with some faces real fast. There's lots of cute faces around this time of year. We'll go to shapes, more shapes, and here's a smiley face. If you accidentally drew it the wrong color, we can hit the fill tool here and choose another color we want to draw it in. Maybe more like that. Let me get the outlines too. Boom, there we go. Nice. Now I want to get some blue eyes on here. Let me show you how I do things like blue eyes. I'm going to get an oval. Let me get blue and blue. I'm just going to draw it right across the eyes here. And then the same thing, I'm going to get another oval, but I'm going to go pink and pink. Doesn't matter if the outlines here aren't exactly the same color. Now my cursor tool, send backwards. Send backwards. Look at that. Now if I want to do things like ears, like maybe you want to make a little elf or something, you can once again click on this, edit shape points, and you can start pulling some of these guys off to make some crazy little elf ears. Maybe you want a little weird little ear like that, or maybe you want just like a pointy little ear like that. There we go. You can also get, let me fill my background just so it's easier to see. Some little circles. Right click, white. Right click, white. And if I just draw a bunch of white circles together all through here, you can start building up little beards for elves or Santa or something like that. All right. I hope that helps. Go have fun.